Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King of Animus podcast, the only podcast on the internet that will not yell at you for, I don't know.
Giving us terrible questions. I didn't even read them, by the way.
Me neither.
But I know they're bad.
We love our crowd. We love our fans.
I'm not sure you do.
I love like a good 25%.
25%? That's actually a lot of our viewers. Actually, we don't get much viewership.
That's like 25%.
That's like
I like
25 viewers.
I like QRW6, Scarlet Disaster. Yeah,
That's it.
it's like 25%, right? We get
No
like
Perry?
8 viewers.
No light ruler.
You already know the answer to that one.
Why are you
Moving
clearing your
along.
throat?
Moving along. I think I said all I needed to say.
Holographic?
Oh yeah, Hollow's pretty cool.
What about Sean Montague here in the chat? Sean, the good Sean.
Not Schimmel.
Yeah, not him.
Sean, what's your top 5 anime? Let me know. And then I'll judge whether or not we're compatible based on that.
Compatible? Are you dating him?
No. I don't know how old Sean is.
I mean, I hear the words compatible in any sense of the word when it's regards to another person, and I immediately think you're trying to go out with them.
Yeah, because you're corrupted.
Oh, am I corrupted?
See, we all know your fetishes and all that stuff. They
My
don't know,
fetishes?
but I do. Yeah.
Is this about that BDSM test?
No. See, you didn't. I didn't say anything. You said that.
And don't worry, I'm very vanilla, so I'm good. I'm vanilla and experimental, so.
And apparently, I'm a switch.
I am apparently 100% Dom. So.
Dom switch vanilla.
Where's my Beretta?
QRW6 says, "What up, KOA? I have to admit that spring anime block is going to be jam-packed for me. Not for me, sadly." Oh, Sean. Okay, here's his top 5. Naruto, AOT, Hunter x Hunter. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say it the correct way. Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Death Note, and he's 17.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I prefer
But-
Android 18, but 17's fine.
Good top 5. Good top 5. I like it.
Well, Sean, let's hope you find your other half, which is just you, and you fuse with it to create Super 17 and bore us to death.
I mean, he was cool in the games at least. I used to kick my friend's ass with Super 17 and Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
To be fair, wasn't he overpowered in that game?
I don't know because, it's a long time since I played it, so I don't know, I don't know how he is in comparison to all the other characters because I usually selected only a few guys for my lineup usually. But for what he could do, just androids in general, how they gather ki, they just do it passively, and that worked perfect for me. So he probably was overpowered. I don't know.
Well, we got a lot of people saying, "Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?" in the chat. How y'all doing? This is the King of Anime podcast. If you're not familiar with it, at the beginning of every season, we lock in a bunch of anime to watch, and we kill or pass them. It takes 2 or more passes to pass something, which means we keep watching it, and 2 or more kills to kill something, which means we don't watch it anymore. Yeah. That's about it.
Twitter's a funny place.
Twitter is depressing, so I guess we should go ahead and get into the Google Forms write-ins.
Oh, and
Write-ins?
Happy late birthday, Sasuga's Resolve.
Happy birthday, Sasuga.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sasuga's Resolve. Happy birthday to you. Blow out the candles. That was embarrassing.
Well,
let's never do it again.
we hope they blew out the candles.
Oh, I forgot about the Decrepit Storm. I like Decrepit Storm as well.
Oh yeah, Decrepit Storm's great. We love Decrepit Storm. He should replace everyone on this podcast, including me.
What?
That's a bit rude.
I love myself.
Me too. I may not like how big I am right now, but I still love myself, damn it.
Well, let's talk about the first question on the list here, which is, what are y'all thoughts on the Chinese animation shows, and do y'all any suggestions on which show to watch from that genre?
I mean, if they are, I honestly don't know. I don't pay attention, except I guess whenever they start speaking, and I realize it's Chinese. But I don't know.
There's one that I know is really good, and all the ladies love it.
Is it called Ladies Love Cool C?
It's called Mudao Zushi. That's the
That
one
was
that
close.
everybody likes.
Well, I haven't watched any Chinese animation shows, so with the exception of Sister 7. I don't even know if I finished that, but I mean, I guess that's the only thing I could recommend.
Did you say Sister 7?
Yes, Sister 7.
My son is watching that right now. That's the one where the chickens are fighting?
I think there's an episode like that, yes.
Oh my god. I walked in and I'm like, what is this? It's Sister 7.
Yeah, because it's on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah, he's watching it dubbed. The dub's pretty good from what I hear. Freaking... I don't know what's going on, but it seems interesting.
Jakai Reed says, hi, C. Hello. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Davey Stud says, I found some 86 stickers at my local mall, which it returns this Saturday. So next week on KOA, we're going to be talking about 86 again, and I'm going to die.
Oh my goodness. That's not all that's going to die next week, and am I right, Satsuki?
Wait.
What?
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Wait, what? I feel like you guys have a plan and I'm not clued into this plan. What are you guys talking about?
That's a secret.
Yeah.
You guys are not
Teehee.
planning to kill
It's a secret plan that, like the 86 did, attacking the Morpheus.
You just gotta look for the foreshadowing and you'll figure it out.
You're not planning to. No. What is this?
Make a video about it.
What is
Make
this
a video
comment held
about it.
for review? No. It's low effort. D's nuts.
At least try to. Well, okay, C did it, but I was gonna say you should try to make us say it in a more creative way. I don't know.
Make us say it like we're impressed, not that.
Try to make your name sound like something really bad, like let me think. What's Evan been fucked?
Well, there was this
Ligma.
actually,
Ligma.
yeah, like something like that.
Yeah. Well. Next question. Can y'all define the term fan service, and why is it the most often associated with ecchi?
That's a question for me.
Oh, okay.
As a man of fan service, what fan service is described as, at least in how we usually use it, because there's two things to it. Fan service is just boobs, ass, sex appeal, pretty much. Fan service is usually going to be in ecchi or hentai-esque shows. But fan service can also extend past that, but that's usually how we use it. Fan service could just be something that literally the fans want. Like, let's say, like in Attack on Titan, people want to see Levi be cool. Let's say let's just say Levi's in a situation where he's right now, like, fucked up. Fan service would be me putting him in a position where he still looks like Levi that you all know, just so I can appease the fans, regardless of it actually making sense. So fan service is literally just appealing to the fans or the audience. That would be a better way to say it.
Yeah, well said. Well said. I don't think I could do any better than that.
Big anime titties.
Yes. That's usually, I mean, the reason why that's called fan service is because usually it's going to be a male audience. Males like titties more often than not.
And you can also have the fan service the other way, where the guys, I mean, I'm pretty sure the anime Free was nothing but fan service for the ladies.
God,
and
I
also
love
dudes.
Free. Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to be one of those dudes.
Everybody loved those traps. The freaking arms and the traps, everybody was going crazy for.
Yeah, dude, they had great traps. Holy shit. Oh my god. And good calves too. Oh man.
Yeah, calves are alright.
Yeah, holy crap. And then what's the blonde boy's name that eats the pizza and he's super cute? Love that guy.
The one that's the very feminine one? I don't remember his name.
Oh my god, he was the best one. Well, they were all pretty good. Shark Dude was great too.
Mako.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
That show's good. Well, it is KyoAni, so. Let's see. Sasuke says, "Will SeaTactics, not my name, sing the second OP of '86? It's so good. I listen to the live version most days." Oh, okay, I'll give it a shot.
No.
What?
I said no.
When's his birthday? I got to do it.
Is it? Fine.
All right. I actually don't know if what I'm singing is the actual theme, but I'm gonna.
Why would you take on that effort to not do it?
I'm going to sing perfectly. Like, you're not even gonna know it's like different from the actual studio track. Don't you get there? It calls. Aoi da Sora something.
Isn't that from the first season?
What have you done?
You fucked it up.
I think I did pretty good.
That was from the first season.
I think I did pretty good.
They gave you fire emojis, so
I guess you did it.
I did do it. Yeah. No, that was perfect.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What are y'all thoughts on Power Rangers in the franchise? How much of an impact it was, and where did it fall off? I know nothing about Power Rangers.
I grew up on Power Rangers. I loved Power Rangers. The original Power Rangers, of course. And my favorite one was Zach, because he had my name, and he was the coolest Power Ranger. And yeah, he was the Black Ranger. Which he was also black. He was the Black Ranger. He was also black.
Can't say it.
They made the Asian one yellow, so I mean,
okay,
I don't know.
May be a little problematic.
That's what they did. So I'm not just saying that. That's what happened. But anyway, it was really great. Yeah, I would. As a little kid, I had no idea that it was like clips of old stock footage from this really old show back in the 80s or 70s that Japan had. That was, I forget what it was called, those Sentai ones or whatever. But loved it, even though it was the same thing over and over again. I dressed up as Power Rangers when I was a kid. I never really caught up with Power Rangers after a while because I know they had like Turbo and Dinosaur one and a Samurai one, but then after that, I just kind of didn't really watch it. I did watch the movie when they came out with it. I felt like the movie wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. I thought it was pretty good. It made me sad when they didn't continue and made more movies because I would have loved to have seen more with those characters. But overall, I think Power Rangers definitely was heavily influenced of my love for Japanese kind of like shows and stuff.
Well, I watched. What was the last one I watched was what was the one that was set in like 2025 or something?
I don't
like a
remember.
gun.
They all had guns.
Fuck, it's been a while.
Sometimes they would put them all together to make one big giant gun.
Oh yeah, you're right. They totally did that.
Freaking, and then there's Rita Repulsa. Oh, Power Rangers, gotta destroy you. She sounded like that. It was, and you could tell it was
out of sync. You didn't know
well,
if it was
because
TV or not.
Well, it was like dubbed, like because everything was in Japanese, and then you just had Rita just going, "Oh, these Power Rangers, gotta defeat them!" And she would throw down a staff, and then the monster would grow big, and then they would get into their Zords and fight it and kill it. It was like the same thing every fucking episode.
Yeah, sounds like my ex-wife. Oh, QRW6 says it. Time Force. Yeah, that's what it was. Not a lot of time. So.
I have like no experience with Power Rangers. I watched some here and there, played like a game of it, but pretty detached from it, so no opinion.
So let's say, because you're a Switch, right, Satsuki?
Yes.
A Nintendo Switch.
So if Elsa told you to dress up as a Power Ranger,
then
you do it, right?
Yeah.
So which color?
What?
Which
He
color?
wants to know what color Power Ranger.
Oh, what color Power Ranger would I be?
Yeah.
I'll be the black one because I'm black. I'm a male.
What does being a male have to do with it?
It's a meme.
Yeah, honestly, he's quoting the live-action Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, we don't. Next question. The merging of Funimation's library to Crunchyroll caught a lot of people by surprise since Sony acquired Funimation first. But should we really be surprised since Crunchyroll has been ahead in the game with having its content more available around regions and having the collection of anime scenes on YouTube for listening to fan suggestions? Crunchyroll, despite earned criticism, has shown more appreciation to anime more than Funimation. I agree. Crunchyroll has shown more appreciation for the form.
I'm not shedding a tear over Funimation dissolving. I'm actually laughing.
No, it seems like the people that work at Crunchyroll like anime and stuff, and keep their heads above water, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're not perfect. Don't get me wrong, but at least I agree. At least they're there for the fans, and they seem like they know what they're doing. I've always liked Crunchyroll as like a streaming service. I feel like it's the most user friendly, to be honest.
Yep. Satsuki? So if Elsa said Funimation or Crunchyroll, which one? Which one would she make you pick?
Everything's gonna be about Elsa. I hope you know that.
I don't use either of these, so it doesn't really. I don't know.
So Elsa's
I choose Funimation because it's purple. I like purple better than orange.
What about purple and orange?
So Elsa is purple, kind of. She's got a purple theme.
And orange.
Sounds colors.
I don't like that combination.
Ooh.
It's very Halloween. It's very Little Caesar's pizza.
Hers Little Caesar's pizza.
Little Caesar's is pretty good.
Who eats Little Caesar's pizza?
What?
Me.
I do.
What the fuck?
Okay, then I struck a nerve.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not the best, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat a cardboard box and pour marinara sauce on it and call it pizza.
It'd probably be just as good.
Right?
Which is why we like it.
Yes. Sure.
Joseph says, what about the award-winning X-Arm?
Huh?
We don't.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Okay,
that
Satsuki.
ever.
If Elsa said the only way for us to get married and have a happy life together is to watch X-Arm with her, yes or no?
Yeah, like, did you forget I like that song? What the?
I must say,
It's not hard for me.
Give him a hard one. Give him like, I shaved my beard and picked up a high school.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
No.
Yeah.
What?
But you're watching it with Elsa.
Wait, what are the stipulations? I had to shave and pick up a high school girl.
No,
Didn't I
you gotta
get
watch
with Elsa?
the anime. You gotta watch the anime.
Oh. Okay, now that's tough. I mean, I would endure it, but like that would be like, I would actually be mad at Elsa for like even making me do that. Like, why would you do that?
She's evil. That's why.
She is getting paid.
Hollow says, on this episode of Will Ben read his chat? Result, no, Ben does not. Yep, correct. Decrepit Storm says, what if Hayase wanted you to watch World's End Harem?
I mean, sure, but I'm telling you right now, Hayase is not the gold standard for me.
Uh-oh.
You have to go a little higher than that. Hayase is like on my C tier.
Okay.
She's fallen ever since she got killed.
Oh no. My tier in this context is like tier of like everybody in my mind is already like, these are Sasuke waifus. But compared to everybody else, I think I'm thinking of, she would be C. So it's not C overall just from women, but C for women in my hypothetical harem.
So what if it was Priscilla, then, that asked you to watch World's End Harem?
Oh, yeah.
But
Priscilla's A tier.
Sasha and Connie and John are in the background doing goofy stuff.
That doesn't affect me.
It may.
You have to say what the goofy stuff is. Like,
they're gonna like
full on orgy, or are
what?
we talking
No,
about?
God, no. Like Sasha's probably gonna eat like something off the floor or some shit, and they're gonna laugh.
Ew.
Well, it's Sasha.
Eat some shit off the floor. What is that? Aaron stepped in it. Oh my God, I'm eating it.
Connie's just like, you don't have to eat it. All this stuff, Sasha. You have
I
problems.
need it.
Next question. From 1 to 10, how would you grade your diet so far? 4?
I can give myself a light 2.
The whole point of a diet is to lose weight, and I've lost 0, so I give myself a 0.
Oh my God, it's not even on the scale. That's how bad it is.
I know. It's so bad, it's unrateable.
I would say mine would be more in line with Sasuke before, but I'm transitioning into becoming a vegetarian, so yeah.
Nice.
So it's getting
I
better.
I am still staying active, so I got my dodgeball and my.
So you're
other stuff
physically
things.
pretty healthy.
I guess, but I look like a fucking pear. So I mean, I don't know how good.
Some people like pears.
I can't dodge very well whenever I'm a giant pear just waddling around. It's like, get him!
It means you have a nice ass. It's always good to have a nice ass.
That's always what I've been told.
Next question. The merging of... Oh, wait. I think this is the same question.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read it anyways. The merging of Funimation's library to Crunchyroll caught a lot of people by surprise that Sony acquired Funimation first, but should we be surprised, as Crunchyroll has been ahead in the game with having its content widespread?
It's the first time I'm hearing of this.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Damn. Well, we fucked up our diets.
Mm-hmm.
We fucked up whatever I don't know. We fucked up everything.
We fuck shit.
Oh yeah, fuck shit. Speaking of fuck shit, we should probably talk about kids on the Google Doc.
Are we actually going to talk about it?
That's a good question. Every time we talk about it, we talk about, remember that time in Dragon Ball Z? It was such a great anime.
To be fair.
Yeah. And then you have C.
Wait,
I once killed a man.
Well, I did once kill a man. But speaking of 2B, Nier's getting an anime.
See what I tell you.
And Spice and Wolf. Wait, did we talk about that last week?
It's already begun.
It's only just begun.
This episode of Kids on the Google Doc, Slope, Block, Flock. Oh, we could do Flock. Kids on the Flock.
I don't think that would work, like, at all.
Kids? No, I'm changing it. Kids on the Flock. There we go.
Anyway, I will talk about this damn anime. What did y'all think of Eureka basically going after Brother June?
I don't like her. I don't really like her.
Hasn't she turned into such an awful character?
She has, well, like an awful person. That's
what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, she, how to put it with her? She doesn't seem to care about, Sin's feelings at all, and is sort of very cold about it. And sure, I guess, if he did something wrong, but this guy didn't do anything wrong, and she seems kind of like a dick about it, honestly.
Yeah.
And also, this dude's not a good dude to be with. She's in high school, and I get it's different times, but that's really not my argument, I guess. It's just like, she's like, what, 12? He's like 28? Like, there's different life experiences there. And he's like a mess.
See, I don't actually think Eureka's a terrible person, even despite, like, the whole thing that happened between her and Sentaro. The reason why is because, like, while that's, like, bad on her end, because, like, she knew Sentaro liked her, and Junie also, I believe, knew that Sentaro liked Eureka. I'm blaming this all on Junie. He's the adult. He shouldn't be in this relationship with her at all. And he's the one that initiated the relationship with the kiss in the first place. So, and then it's like, it's not really a betrayal on Eureka's part, because she barely knows Sentaro. It's a one-sided crush, and that's all it is. Like, she doesn't really owe him anything, as much as we don't want to see our boy hurt. But Junie is the older brother figure of Sentaro, and it's like, yo, what are you doing? I understand you're in a vulnerable spot, but I don't think anybody, like, I don't care, like, what's going on, like, just from, like, the age gap, but also just like, man, that's supposed to be your boy, and you're doing that with her.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate.
And then you don't even have the decency to, like, just tell him. He has to just find out on his own.
See it firsthand when he's trying to do the right thing to make sure she's okay.
He was just trying to go over and borrow some sugar, and then all of a sudden, you cheating son of a bitch.
That's soy sauce. SeaTactics.
Were you trying to do Higurashi?
Yeah.
Nipa.
Sin's just coming over with the bottle of empty soy sauce. Can I have some soy sauce, Nipa?
That's a big ass bottle of soy sauce. Always.
It was pretty big.
Yeah.
Somebody isolate that.
Yeah, we can use that.
What? You're trying to say it was pretty big for Vladilena or some shit? Oh shit! I should have said that.
Well, we got another clip or something, and we don't even have to do much editing with that one.
I know that one's pretty good by itself.
The fuck?
Now here's
Kids on
the
the slope.
Here's the ultimate question now: long hair or short hair Eureka?
For me, long
yeah,
hair. I think it fits her better.
She looks better that way.
I will say it seems like with Eureka, her character is like her father is like, you shouldn't be going out with this man. I will find somebody for you. It seems almost like she's probably in a rebellious phase too, trying to do things her own way. So that's probably part of it. Is they're back. Vorred.
What?
The Russians.
Oh, I thought you were like, I thought like the demons in your head finally like took over.
What? I don't have any demons in my head.
They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me.
Oh my god.
They talk to me.
I wonder if like some of these people who say this are like normal.
Vorred. Vumred? Vumblue?
Vum was my favorite.
Hello, cousin. We're coming over to steal all of your King of Anime podcast.
It is all Vom.
It is ours.
Vum belongs to us.
And I got the big dick.
What? Why did they tell us that?
We Russians, we lay with bear because bear is wife.
But where did the bear come from? Why was he there?
Bear come from the homeland. It drink vodka.
Every time you guys mention a fucking bear, I'm gonna say that until I get an answer.
Oh my god! Lightning Eagle clipped that.
Yes.
Lightning, you are awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Other things in this episode, I will continue my agenda. I feel like this should just be a yaoi. This should be a yaoi. Centauro and Centauro and Kaoru should just be together. They have way more chemistry than any other character in the entire series. Like this is no joke.
It's true.
I agree. Freaking Ritsuko, she doesn't know if she likes him or freaking Centauro or
we're getting all the summer love tropes in this one.
In the freaking episode, she wants to knit him a sweater. But not that long ago, she's like, my heart is for someone else, and blah, blah, blah.
Who is this other person?
But
is it?
You know who it is.
Do I know who it is?
Yeah, it's Centauro.
Yeah,
of course. And that's the cool thing about when this episode ended was, Kaoru pretty much, said it without saying it. He was telling Centauro, open your eyes, somebody that you like that's like family. And Centauro, as he was walking home from church, just all of a sudden it hit him and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I like that he's not a complete dummy.
And like, I feel like some people would be getting mad, like how fickle the hearts are in the show. But I mean, I feel like that just goes with the whole teenage hormones things, because like that's just how it works. Like you could have a crush on somebody, they do one thing you don't like, and then you just move on to the other person. Like it's really that, it fluctuates that much in these years, especially. And then two, when somebody likes you,
fluctuated for me. Satsuki has it.
No, not anymore. You've done too much.
What? What do you mean? What have I done?
I'll tell you off stream, because I can't say that stuff on here. But shit, I forgot what my point was. But like, I feel like it makes sense for her to now look at Kaoru a little different, just because like now she's looking at him like, oh, like now all other girls are trying to go after him, so like now he's more desirable. Like that stuff actually does happen. So
isn't that something though? Didn't give two shits when he was boring old, Karu, and then all of a sudden, look at me, I'm gonna play this piano. I'm gonna play the fuck out of this piano, and all of a sudden, oh damn, can I have your phone number? Can I have? And then they just chase him. Guy can't go take a piss without somebody being like, follow that man. I want all of him.
And I actually do hope Kaoru gets with somebody else. Not to say that like what's happening with Ritsuko is bad. I'm not saying like a relationship between Ritsuko and Kaoru would be bad, but I would rather him just, because he already let his feelings out. He already put everything on the table and he just got rejected. So I would kind of feel a little weird if he just if he went back to her after being rejected like that. I would rather he just moved on.
He just puts on his gangsta sunglasses after he tells her nope.
Then he gets the thug life at it.
Yeah.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
And then he does the indie animals thing.
That would be like, what the fuck type of tonal shift is this?
That would be out of nowhere. He's an indie animal.
I'm an indie animal. He's an indie animal. She's an indie animal. We all some indie animals. Hold up. Hey!
I will say it was kind of cute when she was flipping through the magazine and it was like, man, this model in this magazine kind of looks a little bit like and
then his face just gets.
He puts her face in the magazine. Yeah.
Haters will say it's Photoshop.
Oh man, it's so good. So good. Is there anything else that's so good?
I feel bad for Sentaro. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
He's like the most sympathetic character in the series.
He really is. His mother died young. People hate him because he's half American. Yeah, he just got shit on pretty much most of his life.
And he's like genuinely a good person. Like he's not like how Jotaro is in part 3, where he's like very off-putting. Like he's off, like Jotaro's off-putting to everyone, and he just calls his own mama bitch and whatnot. But like deep down in his heart, like he's not a bad person, but it's still the surface level stuff. It doesn't really make up for like what's really inside. Sentaro is a good person inside and out, but people still hate him for some reason because they don't even try to get to know him.
I think it's just they judge him off of his looks,
which is funny. Yeah. He's super tall. I think in this day and age, you would be very sought after.
It's that American gene. He's got the height.
Yeah.
Got the Jotaro hat too.
He does. Shut up, you bitch. That freaking dub.
Jotaro, do not call your mother that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just how
Part 3. Never again. Man, people are speeding outside. What the hell? So yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just throw it out there. What do you guys think is gonna happen now? Now that Eureka is going out with older men, June's a pedophile. We have Kaoru kind of like doing his own thing because he's, I don't think he really realizes what's going on. And Ritsuko Who's Ritsuko? she wants to knit a sweater, but also wants Sentaro as well. Maybe, I don't know. And then of course Sentaro finally realizes, oh shit, she likes me. What's gonna happen?
I think I said this before, but I'll say it again. I just don't see any of these relationships working out. Like, it just doesn't seem like it's headed in a good direction, because as far as Ritsuko and her relationships, Kaoru already confessed, bore his heart, let everything out on the table, and he got rejected. I feel like he will be in a state where he wants to move on. Not saying he did, but he would want to move on. And then two, he's already in this mind state that it's kind of over, and he's trying to play the wingman to Ritsuko and Sentaro. As it pertains to Ritsuko and Sentaro, I think Sentaro sees her as a friend, and he's not going to want to pursue that at all. So I think if he confronts this, it's not going to end up in a relationship, or them being in a relationship. Junie and Eureka. This relationship shouldn't have never happened. It shouldn't happen, and I hope it's still not present in the future. So that's not. It's not like this one is something that I think is just going to fail, but it should fail. Just morality wise, it should fail.
SeaTactics theory. Here we go. My theory is that cute Fang boy Seiji, since in this episode, he was like, I wish this was why is it Kaoru and Sentaro that are getting all this attention? It was supposed to be us. It was supposed to be me. And so he's gonna go on a murderous rampage and kill literally everyone, except for Eureka, since since we don't like Eureka, but he's like a bad guy now, so like he can't like kill other bad guys. He can only kill the good guys. And then like what's gonna happen is like there's going to be like a seance, like some magical dude off in a corner, like in Elden Ring or Dark Souls or something. It's gonna like spin the staff around and go, make some chants and stuff, and then out from the ashes, what will rise is Quaylag, the spider lady with the boobs out, and then but it's gonna be Sentaro instead of Quaylag. And everybody's fucked.
3 worst things to happen to the world. Number 1, war. Number 2, famine. Number 3, SeaTactics theories. SeaTactics having a mic in general.
Those theories are something else. I swear to God.
Buy some of that Sabelina merch, everybody.
He's trying to get it to where like he has enough material to have a top 5 worst theories ever. Like I think he's definitely already like achieved that. So whoever's out there, make the video.
No. Just buy the merch. Buy the Sabelina merch.
Number 4, Aaron Cucks Mikasa.
Then I'm in the comment. What? That's only number 4?
I mean, that should be number 1. That's the best one, right?
No, number 1 means it's the worst.
Yeah, but the best of the worst.
The hell are we talking about anymore?
I don't know, but we only got a couple more episodes left.
We do?
Damn.
How many episodes is this?
It's 12.
12.
It's on 12, and I think we're getting into the better parts of this stuff, so
damn.
Can't wait.
Bless you.
God damn. That snuck up out of nowhere.
Well, I guess we should move on to Marin.
My dress up darling.
Marin and fan service. Episode 8.
It's called My Dress Up Darling.
Marin and fan service.
There wasn't that much Marin in this episode.
Yeah. Well, it was all the older sister with her boob bandages, which is pretty interesting to be fair. But this is a lame duck episode.
Who wants to go first?
She's middle schooler. She's a middle schooler. She's a middle schooler. She's a middle schooler. And all the lame fan service. I hate the fan service in this show. It's so obnoxious. It takes me out of it every single time, and I find it hard to enjoy much of this show because it's so egregious.
Yeah, thankfully, I think it was bad in this one. I think it was really bad in this one.
I don't know. I think the episode with the sweat puddle in her boob was probably the worst, but
I think this one is worse because, like, not that it makes it better, but like you said, she's a middle schooler. I feel like I already knew it's an ecchi. Like it's an ecchi. It is an ecchi. But reading this, I don't think I ever felt like the fan service was this bad. At least with other characters, because with Maureen, I'm like, yeah, they do that all the time, and it's usually because she's changing clothes or whatever. But like, the anime is going crazy. Like they want you to know this is a fucking ecchi. Look at the ass. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's like I said, I think this show is the only reason it is successful as it is because Marin is hot and they overly animate her features. That's the only reason I think this series is popular. Hot take. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying, like, you know,
I don't think that's a hot take because I think if you ask like why people got into the series, like of course not me because I already read the manga, but most people who got into the anime will probably say they got into it because they seen Maureen, whether it's fan art or some wild screenshot. So I think that's fair. Well, again, I'm assuming things, but I think that's the case for most people.
I think that's you saying like that, how people are getting into it because of Marin. I think that's a positive of the show because it shows that there is really good art direction behind the show, and there is. I actually really enjoyed the character designs of pretty much most of the characters. Like even Gojo.
I can't even.
Totes.
I like totes. I just can't even, guys. Like, come on.
At least she's not saying sus.
You really hate that show, don't you?
I do.
Yatsuki and I will be talking about season 2.
I also think, for better or for worse, like, yeah, the animation for those boobs are ridiculous, but that's some really smooth animation. Like, that's some smooth stuff. That's some Demon Slayer levels of smooth. I don't get it. It looks so good. But yeah, I just, I don't know. This episode to me was pretty lame, especially coming off last episode, which I think surprised me quite a bit. Where I was like, oh, like I actually sort of like the idea behind these characters and I guess who they are as people, and sort of want them to, you know, be happy and stuff and succeed in whatever it is they're doing with this cosplay venture. But, you know, I just, I don't know, this one, some of it was interesting, like I said. I think the idea of females having to, you know, change their proportions using special kinds of, I guess, basically bras or whatever, or harnesses and bandages and stuff, like, that's really interesting. That's really cool. Or as well, the other thing in this episode where they use tape on Marin's eyes to make her imitate a certain kind of eye style, that was really cool. Like all that stuff's really interesting and really cool, but that's really honestly not what the show's about. The show just really seems to be about fan service.
The show's about, it's called Dress Up Darling.
Well,
They're dressing up, darling.
I feel like it's an avenue to see fan service rather than it being the sole focus and trying to tell a story through the cosplay. It's just using the cosplay to show you more boobs.
Yeah, I agree with that. They definitely use a lot of fan service indeed.
Which, to be
I
fair,
disagree with
worse,
that. I feel like they're telling a story and they're taking advantage in spots where they can go, well, this is happening because XYZ. If you understand what I'm saying, like it's kind of like how Kill La Kill has this whole thing where like the premise of it is like you had to not be embarrassed to use fully utilize the Goku uniforms, and in that you get the crazy fan service in it. Like I don't think the point of Dress Up Darling is like, okay, like how do we get titties in their face? I think it's we're telling this story, but and Cloverworks is definitely enhancing things. Yeah, big butts. Cloverworks is definitely taking like the biggest of shots because like some of the stuff was in the manga, but I don't remember the fan service like being this crazy. Like this Cloverworks is definitely like they're trying to get all the horny guys on this show.
We'll say sure. Better than the Promised Neverland season. Promised Goofy Land season 2. Satsu's Fever Dream.
I wonder if the reason why the author cried after seeing the first 2 episodes was because of the fan service.
Like, what the fuck did you do?
You know what I mean? Like, they were just like, way too much. Because you remember the second episode. That was like, the whole episode was boobs.
Yeah. See, that like that was a good example because and maybe it's just because the change from manga to anime, because anime you're going to sit on scenes for a lot longer, manga you're just flipping through panels, but like they had those scenes in the manga, but I feel like the anime focused more on that for a longer time than it needed to be. Like I never felt like whenever I would see the fan service in the series, it was just like, okay, yeah, it's here. Here it's like, yo, this show is the fan service almost.
I am the fan service.
Decrepit Storm has a really interesting comment here, which I think adds to the discussion. Could it be that they wanted to make it about cosplay and felt that they had to tie fan service into it to give it more appeal?
Yeah, that's what I think is. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was trying to say. Like they're using the fan service to pull in a lot of casual viewers, like I said, horny guys. Like a lot of shows do that, like in filler episodes or whatnot, they'll have like fan service-esque episodes. Like I think that's the point. I definitely think Cloverworks is milking it for all it's worth.
Haha, milking it.
Milkers.
You're going to jail.
Goodbye.
Sasuke's Resolve says, do you think your enjoyment of the show would be hampered if you aren't attracted to Marin? Well, I guess here's another thing. I can also separate like what is fiction and reality. But like, you know, anime, you're supposed to be attracted in some ways to most characters. And sadly, especially with Marin, she doesn't look like her age. So they definitely designed her for you to be attracted to her.
Any anime character looks their age.
Well, there are some anime that do it.
Yeah, okay, okay. I take that back. There are some, but
like Attack on Titan, I think.
When you have some that look like Marin, who, in my opinion, if you never knew, she'd probably be in her like 20s easily. But she's like, oh, I'm in high school. Then you have the lollies that are 1,000 years old,
right?
And you think that they're like 12.
I like,
you know.
I think maybe a better example is I think there's a difference between, like, a very stark difference between say, Nezuko and Marin.
Yes, absolutely. Nezuko looks younger.
Yeah,
especially when she becomes Lolly Nezuko. Small Nezuko.
Small. Whoa, Decrepit Storm throwing out some allegations, throwing out some quite honestly, some toxic shit right here. I can separate fiction and reality, says the guy who created Sabelina. What do you mean? Sabelina's great. We love Sabelina, right, guys?
No.
No.
Yeah, they love it. See?
More propaganda by SeaTactics.
No, that's Lightning Eagle's the one with propaganda.
You, sir, never want to hear the facts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're
I can
spreading
separate
fake
fiction and
news.
reality. Nope, not me.
Sasuga's result said, based on what Savage is saying, I like the fact that you call me Savage. Nobody ever does that. That's funny. It sounds like Kovla Works is trying to rope in 100 horny dudes instead of 1,000 loyal fans, and maybe the profits show up differently. Mari equals merch trap. No, like the fan service is definitely going to pull in more people than if they just hold the story. I'm not saying fan service trumps quality, but I'm saying the quality of My Dress Up Darling, for all it's worth, the story that it's telling is not going to be, or that's not going to attract as many people as it would if they added the fan service. So the fan service is definitely helping them in terms of the popularity and things of that nature, and merch
Sex
or whatever
sells.
if you want to say. Yeah, like that's what it is. Like, for sure, like this, I'm a fan of the series. Up to date on the manga, but this episode was pretty bad with the fan service. Like we haven't even talked about the actual story stuff because of like how bad it was.
Gojo almost died by buttons.
Jojo?
Yeah. Gojo almost died by buttons.
Oh, Gojo.
That's his name, right?
No, I thought you said Jojo. I was like, wait, what? Which, I was
I
like,
was
which
about to
Jojo?
say, I know I'm bad with names, but I'm pretty sure I remembered this one.
Goodbye, Jojo.
Oh God, and oh God, the beginning of the fucking episode where Maureen's like, "Why didn't you respond to my picture?"
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And you automatically saw the tissue paper and everything, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Please leave me alone." We all know what was happening there. He was having a full-on erection, and he didn't want her to touch it because he would have in his pants.
And while that scene is like, you know, compounded with the fan service, looks like real cheap and whatnot. I actually like it just on a refreshing level. Like, it's gonna sound weird, just because a lot of these especially main characters, don't show any sexual interest in anybody for some people.
Right.
So I was just like, wow, he's actually a teenage boy.
Well, also it's like you get to see all of what Marin is. I mean, the whole second episode is just literally just her being a fetish for everybody. Let Gojo have a go at it. Express some of his sexuality. It's fine.
Let him ravage himself.
let him take measurements of himself.
I mean, first of all, think about it. I mean, he's been hooked up on these dolls and hasn't really been doing anything pretty much most of his life. All of a sudden, he gets this hot girl to come into his life that's like that, sending him photos. Best believe he's saving those onto his phone and using them for later.
Yeah, if I was his age,
he's researching. He's researching her measurements.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
just like he's measuring himself. He's like, I hope this is big enough.
To be fair, he's pretty much he's in the door, so without doing much, she's already kind of infatuated with him.
I mean,
he is doing a lot. Like making this cosplay stuff cannot be easy. Like they kind of just like speed through it, but I can't imagine like making this stuff, especially the fact that he's contributing money to it too. Like,
well,
I
he's
don't
doing.
know.
I think it's the passion. Like he's not expecting some romantic venture with Marin. I think as much as he's doing it for the passion and the friendship and camaraderie, and she really likes that about him.
If I'm telling you this right now, if my friendship was that expensive with you guys, I'm going to be a hermit because this friendship seems a little expensive.
Technically, it's very lucrative.
Cha-ching.
Say lucrative again, but real slow this time.
Lucrative.
Oh, that didn't turn me on. Continue.
Okay. Oh my God, Sir Finks, he's here. What is he gonna say?
The sister was gonna pay using her milk money and allowance.
You're gonna have to rephrase that. You're gonna have to rephrase that.
You know what I mean? Like the stuff that you get from your parents.
I've never heard that term until today.
You never heard of milk money?
No.
Never heard of bullies taking your milk? Okay, fine.
I've heard
in the
lunch money.
context of this show, milk is. We're gonna use different words.
Right.
Milk.
I guess
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking of that in the context. Oops. But
Especially this one.
hey, Marin's and Juju seem to really like her sister's cosplay. They were like, "We thought you were a dude."
Oh yeah, that was adorable.
They were both
was a good
jumping up and
cosplay.
down. Oh my god, I thought it was good. And I thought it was so funny how even though she looks like a man, she was doing very girly things, and even Maureen was just like, "You have such a girly face."
Yeah, I like how they all loved her. That was great. That was really wholesome.
Yeah, like that was like the cute moment of the show because it was really focused on her. Her name is well, it's her first name.
Boobs McGee?
No, I'm not calling her that. Shinju. I think that's her name, Shinju. Or I guess I'll just call her Inui. Inui is better. No.
Okay.
But the whole episode was really her just expressing her desire to cosplay. And it's like, that goes with the theme of everybody in the show just doing the things that you want to do, like going for your passions, because Maureen has spearheaded that. Gojo felt repressed with making the Hina dolls, and he gets to express himself with making these cosplay clothes. And now it was Inui's turn to try to, cosplay as well because she felt insecure about her body type and
She said she
being
was
able
fat.
to play. Yeah, I mean we know, but
Gojo knew too.
Yeah, she just felt insecure about wanting to play the characters that she wants to cosplay as, and I think that's understandable because like if you have like a whole bunch of characters you want to cosplay in your mind, but then you think about yourself, it's like, do I really want to do that? Because I don't think I would, fit that character. So I'm pretty sure like everybody would experience that if you have a desire to cosplay.
You think Gojo's now gonna cosplay now?
Don't ask me.
Okay, SeaTactics.
He's gonna that Call of Duty DLC that came out with the Attack on Titan stuff, and you could play as the Armor Titan.
Haven't a clue.
Gojo's
gonna
cosplay as the Armor Titan, and he's yeah.
You don't think he's going to cosplay as Gojo?
Now that would
would
be
be
so
yeah.
fucking cool.
Gojo
cosplaying as Gojo. I would like.
He would.
I would call this.
Hey, if
this would be the best This would be the best show in the world.
The ladies love Gojo. If Marin isn't hooked by that point she will be.
Oh, Marin's gonna be absolutely just soaked, if you know what I mean.
Remember that episode of JJK where Miwa wanted to get a picture with Gojo?
Oh yeah, and she went and did it, even though she kind of had her admirations or whatever it is. Like she had didn't know what to think about it because she was like, oh, he's kind of a jerk. But oh my god, I got his picture, and he was supposed to get that old guy his drink, and she came back and the guy was like, "Where's my drink?" She just was like, "Oops."
Oh, that was great. You know,
My
Kyle's,
bad.
you know Miggles, Sister Miggles, Kyle's McGiles, VA on Twitter.
Yeah,
cosplayed
I know
as Miwa.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
Meanwhile,
accurate.
looks cool.
Well,
Yeah, Miwa's cool.
Yeah.
Well, actually, she's useless.
well, she's useless.
According to her.
Hello, useless Miwa here. That's a great scene.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, she went up against Maki. Maki's gonna
Yeah,
win. 9
Maki's
out of those
pretty
10
great
times.
too.
I think I could take her.
And here lies Satsuki, dead because he thought he could take Maki.
Oh, you thought I was talking about a fight?
Ooh.
All right. Moving on.
Our
anything-
pole extend.
What?
I think so. This confirms it. Sir Sphinx is Satsuki's alt.
Wait, what?
Speaking
How?
of, Sir Sphinx says some of the best animated fan service in anime. Believe it or not, what pulls me in the most is the top tier anime. See, this is something Satsuki would say.
I mean, like, I get what he's saying, but that's not what I would say. What, like, honestly, what pulled me into My Dress Up Darling is what pulled most people into My Dress Up Darling, Maureen. And that's, when did I start reading it? I probably started reading it when it was like 30 chapters in or so. Because I started reading it 2 years ago. Damn, maybe even longer than that. Time flew by. I'm old.
No, you're not.
Grandpa
need, like-
Starsky, tell us.
I need a pension.
Tell us
the fuck?
about the pandemic.
We
Oh,
lived
I already
through
told
that.
I already told you what I'm gonna tell my kids. Like when they ask me about that, like I fought a bear that I didn't know where it came from.
Hello, Russian comrade here. Did you fight Babushka? Babushka, my wife.
Oh
She
shit!
dead.
Oh shit! My bad, bro.
It's
I fought
okay.
in 2 wars.
We drink vodka together.
I'm drinking vodka right now.
You're like, I
Cheers.
survived coronavirus. I caught it and I got it sick.
Yeah, I mutated into like a Resident Evil monster, and then I just like fought like the demon within myself, took control over it, and I gained back my human flesh. Like I'm going to sound like a shonen protagonist to my kids. They're gonna be like, wait, are you fucking like Naruto? Like they're gonna be like, what the
Naruto.
fuck? They're gonna be like, what are these parallels?
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. good
Jujutsu
point.
Kaisen 0 in 11 days.
I'm gonna go see that in theaters. It's gonna be
I
great.
think I might see that in theaters too. Bring my son.
Yep. Hopefully Miwa is in it, so I can point and laugh.
That's not nice.
It's Miwa though. It's fun.
You
She's-
stupid idiot.
She's sorta kind of like the Aqua of JJK. Not really, but sorta.
I like Aqua.
All right.
Where do we go from here?
Kill or pass?
I'm passing
Marin
it. I'm
and
passing it.
Fan service episode 8.
Even though it was very heavy on the stuff I didn't care for, I liked the ending result, which was the story, which was about the cosplaying sister, and I'm already invested in this show. After episode 8, I'm hooked. Unless they do something so fucking bad these next couple episodes, I don't see myself killing it.
I think we got the worst of it. I'm trying to like rack my brain around like all the events, but I feel like that had to be the worst of it. But who knows? Like Cloverworks could like do something crazy. So I'm not
Surprise,
even sure.
Corgi.
Cloverworks. It is Cloverworks.
So, I mean, I'm passing it, but yeah, I was kind of I was kind of in no man's land with this episode.
I feel the same way. I feel very middling on this episode. There were really cool things about it, but I kind of just it's weird. I didn't want it to be over, but I wanted the fan service part to be over, and it just kind of never ended. So I was kind of just, I don't know. I felt like I couldn't really enjoy the episode. Hopefully that's not the case for the next one. But it probably will be. But regular pass.
All right. Let's talk about good anime.
I thought you liked Marin.
No, I do, but this episode wasn't good.
Let's talk about Attack on John, final season.
Yay, the bees and the eagle.
25. So, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but I actually want to talk about before we get into the meat of what happened in this episode. Because there is well, I guess there wasn't meat. The potatoes of this episode.
Potatoes.
This is gonna get a movie.
Is it?
This is gonna get a movie.
You're kidding me. The final episode. Is the final episode gonna get a movie?
They're adapting one chapter an episode, and they're gonna end on chapter 130, and there's 9 chapters left after that. So
they're gonna turn the Wow.
Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2 of the movie, the end of it for real this time, part 1.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, they're probably gonna go all out for the fucking budget, and it's gonna look absolutely amazing. If Mappa, which is doing the movie for Jujutsu Kaisen 0, I mean, that looks fucking incredible. If they do the same thing with Attack on Titan, the final season, I think I might just blow my load watching this. Just watching it, you know what I mean?
Attack on Titan is going to be soaked with the blood of animators and just the staff in general, because, like, God, Mappa has to be, like, everybody at Mappa has to be dying.
Speaking of dying, Satsuki, explain yourself.
What?
Explain yourself to us right now.
What are you talking about?
Light Roller in the chat says, since people in Attack on Titan get past their problems, can Satsuki get past his problem with me and stop the bullying? Do not treat him like that, Satsuki.
If there's one thing I don't do is bullying. I didn't bully anybody.
Light Ruler is a calm soul that we must protect.
Really? Go to my server, Savage Mob. Okay. Look at some of Light Ruler's comments, and then you tell me if he's this angel. I think you'll quickly find out within 5 minutes he's not.
Okay, searching.
But the reason why Light feels that he's bullied, I won't say he is bullied, but the reason he feels this way is because I blocked him. And the reason why is because he said some nasty things about Elsa, knowing that I like Elsa. So, like, he knows, like, what I would ban him for, but he does it anyway. So
someone said,
that's
I need
like
my name.
The stove when it's hot.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
I don't know.
You know, don't touch that stove. If you do, you're gonna get burnt. Touch. You burn me.
Well, the first comment I see here is, I need my name to be disassociated from Light Ruler immediately. It's not looking good for Light Ruler.
So did he change his name or something?
I don't know. I can't find Light Ruler otherwise in here.
His name is the Sex Mafia.
I can see if he changed his name. Let me see if he changed his name.
Light Ruler.
Oh, I have him blocked, so I can't see it anyways. Oh well.
Banned Light from Rex. That's one of them. What is Light Ruler doing in here? Not only is he nowhere to be found when I search for him, people are calling him out for something.
See, there you go. I mean, I spend my time in Sasuke's Discord for the waifu games, and I see Light Ruler and his shenanigans. So That's all I know about that.
Shame. Shame on you, Light Roller. I thought
All right.
that we were different.
No, he's a bad guy. But important thing to ask you guys is you team Annie or team Mikasa?
No, Annie. Mikasa needs to get over. What?
I
like the six pack.
Yay, you're 1-2. I'm team Annie.
Okay.
It's obvious. Mikasa needs to get over Eren. Let's be honest here. She's not really honestly thinking for herself. She's chasing after a man who is trying to end the goddamn world. Well, yeah, no. Genociding everyone outside of Paradise is pretty much ending the world. So, yeah. Annie all the way. She's smart. She asked Mikasa, what are you going to do? You're going to have to kill him. Can you kill him? Oh, we can save Eren. Eren.
You're going to... I wonder how many dislikes that's going to spawn.
Listen, I love Mikasa, okay? I think Mikasa's great. In fact, Mikasa is probably in my top 3 favorite characters of AOT. But let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. Annie's right. And not only is Annie right, Mikasa actually proved Annie right in that moment when she brandished her blade handles and tried to fight Annie. In a situation where you can't be doing that because the world is going to end because the boyfriend that you want to be your boyfriend is trying to kill the world. And you're trying to save it. But you want to kill Annie? Because he talked bad about your boyfriend? Which is not your boyfriend?
To be fair, Annie don't give 2 shits about Eren even before then. You know what I mean? So, of course she's going to say fuck him. Mikasa grew up with the guy. So, of course she's going to have those second thoughts. That's like basically saying killing a family member. That's hard for anyone to do.
Yeah, if you try to commit a genocide, I would kill you. I'm just going to say it right now. And if you're pretty successful at doing it,
if I'm successful at doing it, are you gonna be like,
if you saw
good show,
a billion wall titans and you're like, I'm just gonna kill everybody, I'm probably gonna have to kill you.
Well, you won't have to worry about that because I wouldn't have to do anything like that.
Well, so then
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
So you're saying Satsuki is the one that would commit the genocide?
I'm not saying that. I don't think any of us would be of that kind of mind.
Satsuki, I'm just saying we're different.
I'm just saying it would be difficult for anyone, especially if you love that person. You know what I mean?
But the issue is that Mikasa can't separate that from what needs to be done for the betterment of literally billions of people on that planet.
Mm-hmm. And I think that was the whole point. I definitely think that was the whole point. But, obviously if it came down to whacking Eren or trying to talk and coax him out of it or whatever, obviously you gotta, kill the few to save many, that old saying. But, I guess what I'm saying is that, especially if it's someone you know, it won't be easy. That would be hard no matter who you are. Well, not no matter who you are, but if you're more on a personal, friendly basis with them, yeah, that part would be difficult. And I don't know. I think it's kind of like, and I might be skipping ahead a little bit, like with the Jean and Reiner scene. I took it as Jean understood why, I guess, Reiner did what he did. But the more he talked about it, the more he got pissed off about it. And then he just beat the living shit out of him. Because even though he understood, that was still his friend at the end of the day. And, Reiner deserved that.
Yeah. Every character is battling with this issue that affects the world, but while having their own personal conflicts Like
Right.
that's the theme within all these characters, because what Hanji was dealing with in the beginning was wanting to run away from the situation, but ultimately having to take command and assume the role as commander of the Survey Corps and get everybody together to stop Eren, because she realized that things were bigger than how she felt at the time. Again, she just wanted to run away and just leave it at that. Same thing what we saw from John in the beginning of the episode, to where he's having this fantasy about having a peaceful life with Mikasa. And that life, at least for him, I think he felt like could possibly have been achieved if Eren was successful. And that's kind of why he didn't really oppose his plan, because he's thinking of it in a pragmatic way, to where Eldians are going to benefit from this. Like, maybe it's not so bad, but deep down he knew morally it was, it wasn't something that he could really follow through. And I think if that fantasy were to happen, to where he had a life with Mikasa or whatever, but it was it happened off the sacrifices of everybody in the world, I think deep down he would feel so guilty that he may end up taking his own life or something like that. I just feel like that's the type of person he is.
Yeah.
So, who would be the better boyfriend, John or Eren?
John, no question.
Absolutely.
He's actually normal.
Right. He doesn't think killing everybody in the world justifies, the betterment for the Eldians.
Yep. So basically, fuck Eren. John's better.
I mean, Mikasa wants to fuck Eren regardless if John is better, but
That's true. That's like one of the things that makes me mad about her. It's like, you don't see this guy that's right in front of you who's so good for you, who would be good for you. But no, you want the psychopath with the 1,000-foot body.
Oh my god. Like, imagine how different Mikasa would be if she wasn't so in love with Eren. She'd be a totally different character. She would be like a person.
like what Sir Fink said, bro, Eren weird as fuck. Like, just imagine taking Eren to your parents and then you're like, Eren, you can sit down, you're free to do whatever you want. Did you say free? Free? I'm free. I'm not a slave.
So I was talking about this with Lightning Eagle, because Lightning Eagle brings it up in the chat that John needs to get somebody else. I was thinking about this as well. Like, in Mikasa's current state, I would not go anywhere near Mikasa. I'd be like, whoa, that's
You just gotta wait it out.
Peaks right there.
No, we don't wait. Oh yeah, it will peak, but like, but me and Lightning were talking about it. And we're like, Mikasa is such, like, at this current time, a bad choice, that it would be better for him to choose his best friend Sasha than Mikasa.
You mean a dead
which
one?
is crazy.
Okay,
well, if they're all still alive.
I mean, Sasha's not a bad choice though if she's alive.
Right. It's like,
But
come
no.
here, Sasha. Let's dig
Like,
you up.
I'm
Like-
pretty sure most people would pursue Sasha
Well,
if we're
yes.
talking about like normal relationships, not of course not
But-
the people that are just horny.
Gabby ruined that.
Oh my god. But what I'm strictly talking about is, they obviously have a very platonic relationship. That would be better than Mikasa, I think.
But yeah, okay. I'm thinking of it just personality aspect. I would prefer Sasha as a girlfriend rather than Mikasa,
Oh, of course.
just
you would.
because I think Sasha would be more fun. But I guess like the negative of Sasha is like you're going to be broke really
I was
quick.
gonna say, she eats way too damn much. You could never fill her up, no matter what.
Oh my god, phrasing.
I mean, it works in that. Yeah, it works in that aspect.
More. I need more.
Feed me more.
But she can hunt by herself, so
She's a good hunter, yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe she can go out and hunt every once in a while. It's like, what's she doing? She's going to the grocery store and she's eating.
But no, Saucy, you bring up another good one. Peak. Peak would be good.
Peak's weird.
Peak is weird.
How?
She was inside her Titan talking to Yelena for some reason.
Well, that was kind of cool. I think that was kind of cool, but
I thought that was weird.
Well, she had to.
But
Why?
she's like super aloof.
Unless she did what she did like later in the episode to where like she had like this half Titan, half human form.
Yeah.
She can't go back to her human form because if she did that, then the transformation would alert people to their location.
That's a good point.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Well, it's
but
also...
I swear that there was some moments where she's like in and out of her fucking Titan, and I'm just like,
oh my
I don't
god,
know.
Light Ruler has went from KOA's darling to misfit immediately. Satsuki, read what he says.
Wait, who am I? Lightning Eagles?
Light Ruler.
Oh, Light Ruler. Mikasa doesn't have to hunt. If she was with me, I would give her all the meat she needs. He's saying he's a provider.
yeah, he would be the hunter.
I've made a mistake. What the fuck? You're supposed to hate Light Ruler.
Well, no, I'm looking at
Now
it
you
objectively.
agree with him? Oh my god. Anyways. Also, it makes sense for Peak to be in her Titan form because if they need to get a quick getaway.
What's she giving away?
Bad breath.
Yeah, seriously.
Like fucking scurvy.
That's another reason to not like her. She stinks.
That's just a Titan form, though.
I guarantee she's in that Titan form for months. I guarantee when she gets out of there all gooey and sticky, she probably smells so bad.
I will take it upon myself and bathe Peak.
Smells like a wet burlap sack.
Well, yeah, that's why you bathe her. You get that smell off.
Oh, yeah, I get, just hose her off. Yeah, just
probably, yes.
All right, spread them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess that would work. The water would be cold, and then she would be, well, things would get affected by the coldness of the water.
How did you feel about the conversation between John and Magath? General Magath?
They both have their gripes. I get it, but Magath needs to get over himself. That was 2,000 years ago. Come on, my guy.
Right, he does.
He wasn't even around 2,000 years ago.
Right.
And neither was him.
I think
They
his
both
argument was rooted in ignorance and just kind of like, well, you're the bad guys, so fuck you. Didn't even really want to hear it through for a portion of it. That's really what his attitude kind of seemed like.
I think that just shows you like they were like in that situation they were representatives of both their respective races. It's like
right.
These Eldians, like of course it's a conversation between John and Magath, but it's just like Eldians and Marlians are never going to be on that same page, and that's why we are where we are now. And I gotta keep stating this because I don't think the Attack on Titan fandom takes notice of this enough. Eldia is actually the most tolerant of, Marley is actually the place that's more tolerant of Eldians than anywhere else. So the racism, the prejudice that you get from them is actually the best Eldians will be treated anywhere else.
They're the best genocide.
They're the best racists.
Yeah. Yeah, like these are the kindest racists you'll see.
I think
it's sad.
Yeah, I think this episode really shines a spotlight on the whole theme of everybody just being really kind of the same, and there's really no difference. Like,
right.
if you notice in all of their arguments, they had logical counterpoints they could not argue against, and they would just move on to the next argument, but with whatever other gripe they had. So, yeah.
Jean kicked Gabby in the stomach.
Poor Gabby.
And I liked how, Gene kind of like had to blow up some steam. He actually apologized to Gabby, and he said, "Reiner, I'm never going to apologize to you." And then Annie was like, "What about me?" And he didn't say anything.
The comedy in this episode was actually like really good. Like, that was funny.
What about me? He's like, "You don't even want to know." Probably in his head. And then on top of all that, when everything was all said and done, Levi was pissed because everybody was being noisy. Like, that was the only thing he was concerned about. It's like, why is everybody so fucking noisy?
I like the scene before then where John like does what he did versus Reiner, and then Hanji's like, "John, what about your seconds?" Like, what is wrong with you?
Hanj is great.
Don't you want your seconds? No, I lost my appetite. I'm pissed off.
Did you see the illustration they put out of that? Like, it was glorious. Let me find it. Like, they put out illustrations every week, and I post them on my my YouTube thing because they're so freaking good. But this week's it was this. And viewers, if you want to know what this is, you can go to my channel page on my community tab, and it'll be right there for you. Pretty much the second most recent post, I believe. This is taking a bit to post in the Discord. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I saw this one.
Yeah, this is
bloodied
great.
face there. Oh, don't you? And then just gives
See, that's what a Hanjin Peak ship is. Peak.
gives it to Peak. Levi's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm covered in
Have
bandages.
How could he even eat? His mouth is covered up.
Yeah, he's also got a big fucking cut.
He's got no fingers. Well, at least 2 of them.
Be awkward.
But yeah, freaking Peak. Like, who, me? All she has to do is just throw that bowl into her mouth, and then it's all good.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh my god, I love that Hanj blushes when he's trying to offer it to Peak.
She still loves Titans quite a bit.
She loves them.
She really loves them. Like, really loves them.
Perfect ship.
Remember in season 2 when she was on Aaron's shoulders and she blushed?
Yeah, she was on top of a Titan. She was like, "Oh, this is what it feels like."
Or when remember in season 1 when somebody killed all those Titans and she was like having a breakdown?
No.
They killed Sunny and Bean.
Oh yeah, Sunny and Bean, yeah.
Who did this? Didn't we find out it was Annie that did all that?
Yeah, she should be mad at Annie. Like, you bitch.
Yeah, that's another reason to hate her.
Man, Annie is.
I love Annie though. I didn't talk about my whole team Annie thing, but the reason why I like Annie at least more than Mikasa in this instant is just that Annie is going to be unapologetically honest. And I think she's one of the few people that could pull off what she pulled off in this episode, because, like, other than, I think the only one who could have.
Oh my god. The Russians. They've returned. Vun Rent. Ridiculous. Yeah, look what this one said.
He's asking for rent.
What the
All right.
I want rent. Please give credit card payments to me. Oh my god.
What are the point of these bots?
I don't know. He wants your rent. Pay your rent.
I was gonna say, maybe he needs you to pay his rent.
Well, with the way the rubles are currently, Yeah.
His landlord is Russian.
That's why he needs the money. His money's worth nothing.
Oh, damn.
Poor guy.
Where is that? Oh yeah, I was saying Annie is what I was saying was, I think the only other person who could have pulled off what Annie said was Magath, but he was the reason why it worked so well with Annie, because Magath was saying some things early in the episode, but it feels like it's just, let's face it, Magath is a little racist, just a little. Like it's racially charged.
You can't
That
spell Magath
smidgen.
without MAGA, right?
Oh God.
Like he is biased. Even if he says facts, it's you know, there's a tie to it. Annie is like the definition of true neutral. Like she doesn't give a fuck about Marley. She doesn't give a fuck about Eldius. She doesn't give a fuck about Paradis. She's like, I care about me and my papa. I'm going to just tell you what it is. Like she can just give you the cold hard facts like no one else can, because she's so detached from everybody. So the fact that she was able to just like lay things out in this episode and just straight up ask them, are you capable of killing Eren? Okay, you want to talk it out, but what's going to happen if he says no? Like she's damn near a robot. Like she's a robot.
Does she like it when people call her Big Papa?
I think.
Ask her.
I don't think
you're gonna get kicked.
I don't think Annie is the daddy type. So.
She's literally doing this for her daddy.
No,
what are you
I mean the
talking
girl
about?
to say daddy, like call people that aren't her daddy.
Didn't she call her dad her dad?
No,
her daddy isn't her.
That's not
her
what
daddy
I'm saying.
isn't her biological father.
So she did technically call someone who wasn't her dad then.
Papa.
Well, no.
There you go.
Listen, you know what I'm trying to say. Damn it.
She's doing it for her daddy.
Hmm.
Who isn't her daddy.
Yeah.
She's just doing it for somebody that she beat the shit out of.
Yeah.
Which is her father.
Which isn't.
Doesn't have to be biological.
Case in point.
There
EA
you go.
with KOA.
Oh, so I'm the father of KOA?
Kinda.
Aw. And
Your
all you and my
Oni-chan.
children?
Your Oni-chan says hi. Hi, Oni-chan.
Oh, I thought you were saying like my wait, what is Oni-chan? That's
Isn't that
brother.
brother?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
little brother. I was like, my brother is saying, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? See? You scared me for a second.
You told your brother to know about KOA?
No, I thought like you had my brother. You're like, your brother is saying hi from.
Your brother says hi.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Listen,
what the fuck?
You already got me in hot water with that, Gasai, whatever the other girl's name is, video with your intro.
Sato. Yeah, piece of shit.
I cry.
Oni-chan is One-chan. Yeah, see, I know. I know. Yeah. Watched a couple of anime.
Yeah, I've never watched an anime in my life.
Same. Decrepit Storm says, aren't you in C's dungeon anyway? Yeah, Satsuki.
Yeah. I'm planning on moving out eventually. Finding my own way.
We're gonna plan a rebellion to get you out of there, Satsuki.
Is this like
Please.
breaking out the old lady and To Your Eternity?
I was more along thinking of how everybody's trying to stop Eren from destroying the world. We're gonna try to stop you from holding Satsuki captive.
I would like a rescue arc. That'd be
all
fine.
Eldians.
Attention all Floridians.
Oh, no, continue.
Oh, I was just going to continue with, we have somebody of interest that we need saving. He is Sir Savage of the Satsuki, and needs to be saved. Help this man.
Fuck is that?
He is your only hope.
Obi-Wan
Everybody's
Kenobi.
literally just who the fuck is that? We don't care. Also somebody who's pretty detached from everything, Elena.
Yeah, Yelena. Poor Yelena.
Yeah.
Oh, we
She
got a
got her
spoiler.
idol,
We got a spoiler.
but-
Let's shame him. EA, look away. Shame
Yeah,
the
I'm not
spoiler.
even looking.
Dave Gamer 543. Shame. You're not a good person. You need to go outside. You need to touch grass. Nobody
touch
cares. Yeah, touch
Damn.
women too. But I'm sure you'll probably have issues doing that because you're, inside all the time behind your keyboard. So,
Vum.
Vum.
Dave.
Voom. So yeah, have a good day, Dave Gamer. Hope you do well, but you probably won't be. You're probably not, since you're resorting to ruining shows for people because you suck. So you suck.
Yeah, I don't look at the chat after we talk about Attack on Titan. I made a note of that after last year. It was, I think. I
Yeah.
was just like, nope, I'm not gonna get spoiled. But I feel sorry for you, SeaTactics. You got spoiled to shit on your channel.
I got spoiled like on Sasha's death. Well, at the end of the day, I used that to my advantage on the things that I was spoiled, so I could plan ahead a little bit. So, fuck them, right?
Yeah, in the ear.
What?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I did watch that one episode of Family Guy.
Philip says, "Did you guys see the
one?
86
They call
recap
it
episode?"
once you go black, you go deaf.
Oh my god!
I fucking died when I heard that. I was like, that is so fucking funny.
I watched that when I was in middle school.
Good times.
Fun times.
Well, Philip asks if we've seen the 86 recap episode. I don't need to watch that because
Satsuki?
pretty much caught up.
Do not ask me about. I don't watch recap episodes. I'm literally going off adrenaline, vague memory, and bouncing off of other people like fucking a pinball.
All I know is kitty.
Oh, names are going to destroy me. If you thought I was bad before, like I'm going to be terrible for the last couple of episodes of 86.
Come on, we all know Vladilena. We all know Sheen, and
Annette.
we all
That's great.
Maybe that's just me.
the one that drowned, and I think it's about it. And then Kitty.
The one that drowned? Wait, hold up. Back up.
I think he's talking about Curse Bruce.
Yep, Kirschblut. That's such a unique name.
Kirschblut did not drown. She was blown the fuck up.
I thought she was sinking in like a ocean.
It was soft land.
No, she got stuck. Yeah, she got stuck and then she got fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
got
thought she
blown up by
drowned.
Skynet.
Well, that was silly of me.
To be fair, I think being blown up is like a little more peaceful. Not for everybody else, but like Lisa Sudden.
Poor Kirsch.
Drown is like, yeah.
Poor Kirschblut. She, she's
That
just
was the
trying
sound
to.
she made when she blew up.
She just made the mistake of trying to get close to Shin.
She said, I don't want to die. Kirschblut!
I do it.
Hadouken! Picky fire!
Poor Shin. He's never gonna get a girlfriend because they're all gonna die.
Well, isn't he dead?
Shin?
Because the show ended with his thing exploding. His
you're
mech,
We don't
excuse me.
Oh, he's not gonna die. It's Shin.
Nah, Shin's gonna die.
Oh my god. Just like how Vladalena's already dead.
Yeah, Vladilina's dead. Your wife, aka lover and widow.
No, none of those things are true. I don't love Vladilina. I love Sabalina.
Yeah.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch of his bastardization.
My bastardization, she's beautiful, EA Sports.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying she's a bastardization.
She's beautiful, EA.
Again, I'm not saying she's not. I just, when you take two characters and make one, you turn into the freaking doctor. You turned into the doctor from freaking Full Metal.
No, that's not. No.
Shao Tucker.
No.
You said we'd always play together.
Stop.
Edward.
Stop.
Edward.
Oh my god, we should probably look at that show. That'd be a good show to watch for KOA.
Oh yeah,
Sabalina loves you.
Oh my god. Back to AOT.
I want to say this because this was actually a question amongst the Attack on Titan community. Maybe it still is. People were wondering whether or not Erwin would support Aaron's genocide plan, because
that's a good question.
To that question, Erwin didn't even know about humanity outside because he never got to go in the basement. So I think at least in a certain place that question was valid, but I think once we get to this place, those questions should stop. Especially when you see, like, I understand, like, it's in Hanji's perspective, but when she's talking about taking on the mantle of Survey Corps commander again and whatnot, and she's thinking about what these people would have wanted from her, Erwin is included in the fact that she's doing what she's doing because the sacrifices of her comrades in preserving humanity. I think Erwin would be of the same mindset. His whole thing was, again, making sure humanity survived and advanced. And granted, he only knew humanity past the walls or inside the walls, but I think he also would share Hanji's thought process of, yeah, genocide is wrong. We can't do this.
I think Erwin would. Well, Erwin is the kind of person I think he would do the same thing Hanj would do, which is fight against Eren at that point, because Erwin, he's the kind of guy that, yeah, he will do a lot of really horrible things to further humanity for humanity's sake. But I think there's probably a better, like, the better option in the option with genocide or not is, not genocide, of course. So I think you would choose something different.
And then too, the thing about Erwin is his character is he's thought to be like the gambling person. The thing about not following through with the genocide plan is it's a gamble. The reason why Eren is doing what he's doing is to have a surefire method of at least the outside world attacking Paradise Island and wiping out the Eldians. Like, he wants he wants security, pretty much. Erwin, I think, would take the chance of just having the powers and threatening the world, even though, like, it's been shown that with the progression of technology and whatnot, Titans would eventually become obsolete. I think he would take the chance on not committing genocide and just believing in humanity.
Annie, best girl.
No.
But
There goes to my daughter.
your
Gabby.
daughter. Oh, well, Gabby's 12.
Gabby got.
Yeah, that's why she's my daughter.
I mean, you'll probably raise her well. Gabby's great.
I had her at how old am I? 12.
Damn.
Sasuke got busy.
Happens.
He got at it real quick. Who's
Who's Gabby's
the mother?
Mom? Like in
her
the
mom.
anime, who's Gabby's mom?
Her mom.
What's her mom's name?
She has a mom.
Yeah. What's her name?
I don't know. I was
You
off
don't remember
like
your
fucking.
wife's name?
I was off like fucking sugar, candy, and a lot of shit that day.
Sugar candy? Is this code word for the Coca-Cola? The cocaine?
I think
No, I wasn't on cocaine.
Her name
at
is
the
Sugar.
time.
Oh my god, Sir Sphinx says that crystal juice hits different. Sasuke, stop. Delete your alt, man. We already know
I
you're into
wouldn't
this
say
stuff.
this. I wouldn't say this. Why do you think so negatively of me?
And also, didn't you say the other dude was his alt?
No, I think he said it was Sir Phoenix. So you're Reiner's uncle-in-law? I mean, yeah, sure.
Can you give that man a hug if that's true?
No.
What? He needs it.
No,
Fuck him.
I was gonna say he deserved that punch in his face.
Well, yeah, but poor Marco.
I know.
Yeah.
Marco is such a cool dude.
I just like how Reiner kept going with that story. John's like, stop!
Right. That's
Get
why
off.
I'm like, and I understand why he did it too. He was trying to he's like, oh, woe is me, I'm so sad, and the dude's literally telling him, dude, shut up. And the final word he says is like, I'm sorry, and then he gets up and just wails on him, and it's just like, don't. It's like one of those, say another word and this shit is over. Yeah, he beat in his face.
Reiner's just a broken man.
Literally and figuratively.
Gabby was pretty sympathetic this episode.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think it's
Yes, she
interesting how John won't forgive Reiner for what he's done, but forgives Gabby, which is interesting. I think it's because when Reiner probably did all those things, he was, I guess, he was of clear mind, he was an adult. Whereas Gabby was just a brainwashed child who didn't know what she was doing.
And yet she was younger and still made the understanding of this is wrong. And it took Reiner years.
Well, also, you have to consider she just aimed randomly too. She didn't even mean to like kill Sasha in particular. That's another thing.
Right. She didn't see that Sasha was listening in and calculate a way to kill and that person. Right. I agree because that was all planned.
I think it's really simple on why he forgave Gabby but not Reiner. I think it's just a personal thing. Although they both took the lives of people close to John, the thing with, I think you already said it, it's kind of like with Gabby is kind of like an indiscriminate type of thing. It's not like he or she taught, like obviously she aimed at Sasha, but it's not like her goal was like, I'm going to kill Sasha. It's like with Reiner and what happened with Marco, that kind of sticks in your mind, and that bothered him for so long because that changed him as a person. Because if you remember how John was, because this happened, I believe, when they were still in training.
Mm-hmm. Happy-go-lucky.
John's aim was to be in the military police. It wasn't until Marco's death that he decided to join the Survey Corps. He wanted to live inside the walls, have a comfy life, and not have to deal with anything. But after Marco's death, he resolved to fight against the Titans and join the Survey Corps. So that changed his entire character. And to find out the truth behind his death and how it happened, I think, like, and especially because Reiner was within their ranks and whatnot, and he befriended people, he had to, like, things were cool. Like, it's that sense of betrayal, and he doesn't get that same thing from Gabby. Gabby's just a stupid kid. She's still my daughter, though.
That is true.
Got a question from Cade Church. Says, it seems like everyone has written Aaron off as the antagonist. But I am leaving room for a twist. Any unexpected redemption or meta plan? Any thoughts?
See, that's what I don't know. Like, I mean, I know Aaron's doing this crazy big old plan. I don't know if he's gonna follow through with it. I don't know if he's doing some self-sacrifice type thing. I literally don't know what's gonna happen, and it's just one of those things where I don't know if there's supposed to be good and bad guys in this show anymore. I think as this show has gone on, I really think that the whole show and the whole series has been about, I guess, choices, and that sometimes doing the right thing can be tough, and vice versa. But yeah, I don't think there's really any good or bad people. It's just people with like old history that just kind of need to break the cycle, so to speak. And maybe it's a metaphor for that, you know, break the cycle. Let's all be one big happy family. World peace.
I think the entirety of the Marley arc was to blur the lines between our heroes and our perceived villains, because once we got the perspective of the said villains, it's kind of like a lot of the people have the perspective they have just based on pure misinformation and past beefs that they don't even have personal experience with, like the whole 2,000 years ago thing. So it's like a lot of these people aren't bad. Like Peak isn't necessarily a bad person. Gabby isn't. Magath. But yeah, it's like that's the case with a lot of people.
These damn Eldians.
Well, speaking of bad people, the fucking Flock? Who the fuck gave him a gun again?
I mean, the Jaegerists, right?
I'm pretty sure it's easy to pick up a gun with all these dead people.
Oh yeah. You have your choice of free shoes, free clothes. You know, guns. I'm pretty sure there's like plenty of them.
Now he's captured Kiyomi. What has Kiyomi done?
I don't know. Who is
she's
she?
Kiyomi. Kiyomi is Azumabito.
That's his wife?
It's really hard to explain who Kiyomi is at this point, EA, but I'm trying to remember like what has been said at this point about
Kiyomi is the person who came up with the idea to do to use the rumbling along with Zeke to fend off or like use it as a threat and buy Paradis a couple of years or so.
That threat has now become real.
Yeah,
they are also they also wanted to take in Mikasa because she's half Asian. Mm-hmm. So like they're the tie to the whole Asian plot line. If you remember.
Mikasa's royalty. Yeah.
Okay, so she's barely been in it.
Yeah.
I don't remember her.
Poor
She's
Kiyomi.
probably been in like 3 episodes.
She's just an old lady that wants to be greedy. Okay, maybe she's not that great, but she didn't deserve fucking asshole Flock point a gun at her, keeping her hostage.
She'll be fine. Flock is probably gonna have his comeuppance here pretty soon.
I would probably do Kiyomi.
Okay,
hold
then.
up. Hold. What? Say that again?
No, you can go back. I said what I said.
So we're passing this, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. No, I think this episode's a pass. It's pretty good. Pretty, really good episode.
Yeah. I still can't wait to see what's gonna happen. So how many episodes do we have left until
Like
the
3?
movie then? 3 more?
Yeah.
The last episode has to be like amazing. Like,
let's
if they're
see.
doing all this setup, they're probably going to make it like stupendous.
Let's see where it is. Oh, yeah, it should be a good ending for the TV
I
series.
just like how you sound like that. Yeah, it should be good.
Well, EA, let me ask you this. We saw that Flock and the Jaegerists were pretty much tooled up and ready for war. Why do you think that is?
To, I guess, help Eren Yeager fulfill what he's gonna do. I mean, that's my guess, because if they are all behind Eren Yeager, they probably know that there's going to be people that are going to try to stop him. So I'm guessing it's kind of like a bodyguard type thing. That's really my guess, but I don't know how so many people, because there's so many damn Titans. Like, what in the world? I mean, yeah, you can try to take them out one by one, I guess, but I don't know. I think that's kind of like a large feat, especially now that Eren Yeager is the founding Titan.
Kind of ironic what they built, like help the Jaegerists get to that location faster, because you know, they built the train tracks and whatnot, and that's what was used for everybody to get in gear and to basically like set up for our guys to attack.
Crazy.
How do you think this is going to play out? Because this is a little different. We've had, like, if you're just thinking of like in the context of Attack on Titan as a whole, we've had Attack on Titans. Then in the Marley arc, it was like attack on people, but they're assholes, so it's fine. Then you had like outside the walls, Marley. It's like, okay, yeah, they're assholes too, they're racist. But now we're attacking Eldians. Like these are people within, this is a civil war pretty much.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to play out?
Not too well. There's probably going to be people that are, like I said, that are for Eren Yeager, and obviously we have the group that's against. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of dissension in the ranks. Maybe there might be some people that will decide not to go through with it anymore with a little bit of convincing, but I definitely think there's going to be a lot of just, I guess, like you said, civil war. A lot of people just kind of like brothers killing brothers, sisters killing sisters. It's gonna be sad, but it's gonna be kind of weird too, because it's like they're trying to do the greater good, but yet they're killing their fellow race. So
kind of shows you how like a war is never ending,
right?
Because it went from Titans to or like it's like, okay, we're killing these people because they're monsters. Then it's like, okay, we're killing these people because they have like I guess you could say political ideology. Then it's like we're killing people because they're fucking racist. They're trying to kill us too. And now it's like we're killing them because they have an allegiance to this person. It's like it goes from like species to ideology to race to now allegiance.
Right. It's crazy. It's the never-ending, gear that spins the war machine. War never ends.
War never changes. Fallout's great.
Is it?
Well, I guess we're all passing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know you're passing it because of Kiyomi.
No. I'm just saying, like, if I had to repopulate the world and Kiyomi's there, I'll do it. By the silence. Did I say something wrong? Guys? Hello?
All right. All right. EA, where can they find you?
You can find me over at Everything Animated doing. I uploaded a bunch of videos, lost some subscribers, only to gain them all back. That was fun. I have some of my rock show concerts going on with Ghost and Volbeat. Super fun. I tried calling these guys when the concert was happening, and they were like, "What happened?" I think Sasuke, you saw it, didn't you?
Wait.
Yeah, I guess you didn't. So, yeah, you can you can see all my videos on my channel there, and I don't do social media. I don't do Twitch anymore. I am strictly a lonely YouTuber.
Wow.
Mr. Lonely. But follow me there. I'm looking to get to 500 at least before it becomes summertime. So, yeah. See you then.
Sasuke, where can they find you?
Find me on Sasuke the Savage. Got some videos planned. Plan to talk about this little series that I've been reading. Little Milfy Sekai. And not the incest one, the wholesome one. Sorta, kinda. And I have a bigger video planned with my favorite series, Watamote, talking about one of my favorite characters, Tomoko Kuroki. So it should be a fun time. Still not really in the groove of things, but I've at least like got my foot back in the door. So expect more content and whatnot. Hey, I got one person to say it.
No,
Lightning
no,
Eagle
listen.
said I'm passing, but Yorichi said, Sasuke, I'm not gonna lie, I was smack. See? Yeah.
No.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
No,
At
get me
least like
wrong. Kiyomi, definitely, yes, smash. But
so wait, so why did you like give me the silent treatment? I said something bad.
I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointing you. That's all.
What?
I'm just disappointed. You can find me at the SeaTactics. Buy some of the merch. Buy some Sabelina merch. Got some videos coming out this week on Marco. Gonna do a video on Marco. It's gonna be great. Already had one person on Twitter. They replied. They were very excited. It was just one though, so I'm kind of sad. But it was one.
Yay.
And then probably gonna do another AOT video this week. I don't know what. And then Saturday we'll do a video on 86. And then I may do another video on 86 throughout the week. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if you guys really like 86 in this channel, because you all are here for AOT. So thanks everybody for watching. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Done there.
Later.